If you want to donate to my breeding efforts, these seeds, you can get some of these seeds as a gift. Well, that's the eggplants in here with the butternuts, and I have got at least 2 fruit set here, and I'm going to be able to see the pattern of that before too much longer. And right now it's a light green color. That's what it appears like to me. If it took after royal purple, it would be pure white. So it's also getting discolored by sun like royal purple, so it's just going to be a really interesting thing to see how the sun affects the color between the two. So I've got that one that is set over here, 2 over. There's one right over here that has set, and I think this one right here has set. It's also getting bushier. The leaves are quite large. And yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it and see what it ends up doing. All right, I'm seeing a mix here. I'm seeing the pattern with the blush. That is like, I won't say a perfect mix, but man, that's pretty awesome so far. So let's see what it does. And we've got lots of blooms, so I'm gonna come over here and tap these. Even though it's rained this morning heavily, these will be, flowers will be here for a few days. So that should be, here's another one that's starting to show itself. It's got the colors and sun. You see the sun's not getting to it as much, so it's not as dark. So that'll be interesting to see as they develop, how much darker they get and how much you can see the pattern and all that. Eggplants today. Now I trimmed off a lot of leaves and suckers on these because they're just bushing out so much. It was creating so much humidity and no airflow. I had to do it, and I'm growing them up a string. And at this point they're wide into 2 double stems. I may end up going single stems, I'm not sure yet. What this also does is allow some of the sunlight to come in to get on these fruit, which are pretty striking. So I'm interested what it's going to look like with more sunlight. There's a couple more down there. Now these are probably going to go up for sale in the fall, maybe the spring. I've got a good bit of seed to do that. I just wanted to make sure it was a worthy sale, something, you know, different, unique, tasty. But if you are the type that grows your eggplant in like a bush form, or you know, just let sprawl, what have you, this will absolutely drive you nuts. It produces so much leaves. It'll try to grow in a bush type format instead of vertically. Just a lot of generation of flowers and whatnot for this hybrid. So anyway, that's an update today. I'll bring you back. Just a little bit longer update here. I have a feeling that if this greenhouse plastic wasn't above us, this would be so much darker. I believe it's the UV light, and this has, the greenhouse plastic has UV reduction in it, and I believe this would be a lot darker. You can see it's darker on this side where the sun comes in more, and it's over here it's shaded a bit more. But that's really, you know, that just looks like nearly a perfect blend of the 2 parents. We got a couple on this plant, a couple over here, and I don't know why this one's only darker on the bottom here, and this one here. But as you can see, a hybrid is always very consistent between 2 open pollinated lines, and that's always the case. Just a very unique thing about vegetable breeding. We're going to take one of them and cut it open. So let's take this one here, and we're going to look at it first, and I'll cut it. I'm really curious what this is going to look like in the full sun. This will kind of give you an idea. This is an area that's open between the poly here, and we have full sun coming in, and that's why I have the string here. I'm going to let one develop, probably this one here. You see it's already getting darker, the little flower. And you can see the difference in the veins. The parent's royal purple is just a really dark, beautiful eggplant in full sun. It gets bright, brilliant royal purple. And see that? See the veins here? But in full sun, look what's happening. So I'm really curious what the blush is going to do in full sunlight. In fact, I hope to bring you back here and show you one or two of these developing. I'm going to make sure they get sun, and we'll see its effect. I wanted to put the eggplant right out here in the super bright sun. We're midday now, and I'm hoping these colors will come through. In my first impression, I'm like, that is one ugly Betty right there. That was a failure, but the more I'm looking at it, the more I kind of like it. Oh man, I think it's kind of cool, the look. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. This is the last part of the soup. It's called eggplant soup for a reason. I'm gonna, whoop, I touched the tripod. I'm gonna use it in two different ways. This one I'm gonna cut up, and I'm gonna let it cook longer so it sort of dissolves and thickens it. And then at the last minute, because eggplant doesn't take long to cook, I'm gonna take and chunk it up as well to add some texture to it. So that's the two ways I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna cut it open so you can see what the inside of this one looks like. That's pretty crazy for this size. The seeds are, there's not much to the seeds. It's got a really firm texture. I like it. Now these are going to go, they're going to be offered immediately, actually, if you're watching this. If you want to donate to my breeding efforts, these seeds, you can get some of these seeds as a gift. So I'm going to finish up the soup. I just want to cut it open and let you see what it looks like. This is Brent, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'd appreciate it if you like, sub, and comment. I like talking to you guys. Until the next one,